हाय अंकुश, कैसे हैं आप?
हेलो सर। हाय सर। मैं
अच्छा, आप
बढ़िया हूँ सर, आप बताओ।
सब ठीक है? आपका कितना मार्क्स आया था नीट में? सॉरी, इसमें एफएमजी में?
सर 153।
153, वेरी गुड। और कोविड से सब चीज ठीक तो है? मतलब किसी को कुछ कोविड वोविड तो नहीं हुआ आपके फैमिली में?
नो सर, एवरीथिंग इज गुड।
ठीक है, वेरी नाइस, वेरी नाइस। और आप कहाँ पर रहते हैं?
सर पानीपत हरियाणा।
पानीपत, हरियाणा। दिल्ली से कितना दूर है?
सर अराउंड 200, लाइक 60 to 80 किलोमीटर, 70 to 80 किलोमीटर।
नियर बाई 1.5
यस सर,
आवर।
नियर बाय।
नियर
यस सर,
बाई,
नियर बाय।
नियर बाई। तो ठीक है, हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं ना। 5 मिनट्स का इंटरव्यू है, इन इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी बोथ। ओके।
श्योर श्योर सर, श्योर सर।
Okay. Dear Ankush, welcome to the online interview of FMG toppers. You have scored 153 marks in FMG and you have passed in the first attempt itself, which is a very great achievement because very difficult to pass in the first attempt.
हाँ
And
सर।
we wish you all the best and a hearty congratulations from National Vidya Foundation, Vivek sir, Jerry ma'am, Y ma'am, and the whole NVF team. We are really proud to host you in an online interview for guidance to future students. Okay,
थैंक यू सर।
तो अंकुश, हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं। एक कौशिक नाम का स्टूडेंट और भी था ना वहां पर?
दर्शन कौशिक, यस सर।
दर्शन कौशिक, हाँ। उसका क्या हुआ? उसका क्या हुआ?
सर आई डोंट नो सर।
You don't know idea. Okay, okay. Same batch or different batch?
यस सर, ही इज इन माय बैच।
Oh, your batch.
सेम बैच।
Same batch only. ठीक है, ठीक है. So, in which year did you go to Philippines?
Sir, in the last of 2015,
Last of 2015.
but
Okay,
my batch started in 2016 only.
okay, no problem. And you are from which city and which state?
Sir, I'm from Panipat, Haryana.
पानीपत, हरियाणा. एंड आपका क्लास 12 में कितना मार्क्स आया था पीसीबी में?
Sir, I got like almost 86%.
Very good, 86%. So, did you take any coaching for AIPMT or you went straight after class 12?
No, sir, I did my coaching from AIMS. Sorry, Akash.
Akash Institute. Okay. For how
Akash
many years?
Institute, Delhi.
How many years?
So for 1 year.
For
For
1 year.
1 year, sir.
1 year. So, in India, I think so the cost must be very high. Why you did not take admission in India?
Because I couldn't clear my AIPMT exam. In private institutions, it's very high
Very
for
high cost, very high.
it's very expensive for a middle class family, so I couldn't afford it.
Mhm.
That's also.
And आपने फिलीपींस ही क्यों चूज किया? और भी तो कंट्रीज था.
Actually, sir, one of my friend, Bhaskar Mudgil,
भास्कर मुदगिल, yes,
he's
भास्कर
also a
मुदगिल.
student. Yes, sir, he's also an MBBS student. He's also going there.
हाँ.
And then he's my family friend,
Okay, family friend.
and
Okay.
that's how I got to know about that's how I got to know about the Philippines. And then everything happened, and everything for the right time, right place.
Okay,
That's how I went
Ankush,
to the Philippines.
I just want you to answer a few questions in Hindi also, so that for those audience who can't understand English, they can also understand it. ठीक है? A few
Yes, sir.
answers in Hindi also, okay? And some
Okay, sir.
answers in local language of Haryana also, if possible. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so for those students who are from Haryana and suppose they're having some problems in English, so what was your आपका foreign में in Philippines में पढ़ाई करने का क्या एक्सपीरियंस था? अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था, खराब एक्सपीरियंस था, कैसे एक्सपीरियंस था?
सर मेरा तो बहुत बढ़िया रहा। मैं तो एवरेज स्टूडेंट था मैं सर। वहाँ पे गया तो टीचर्स भी अच्छे थे, दोस्त अच्छे मिल गए, और सर काफी ठीक ठाक, कंट्री भी अच्छी थी, तो मेरा बढ़िया टाइम पास हो गया सर वहाँ।
और वहाँ पर खाना कैसा था? टेम्परेचर कैसा था?
सर टेम्परेचर तो सर लाइक समर टाइप में था, लेकिन सर इतना ज्यादा उनका टेम्परेचर ठीक था। विंटर तो होती नहीं है सर फिलीपींस में। और सर खाना तो इंडियन फूड इजीली अवेलेबल है सर, वहाँ पे काफी सारे बंदे हैं जो इंडियन फूड प्रोवाइड कराते हैं। लाइक काफी सारे इंडियन मैसेज हैं वहाँ पे जहाँ, तो इंडियन फूड इजीली अवेलेबल है सर, ज्यादा दिक्कत नहीं है खाने की।
एंड आपका मतलब कुछ एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में बताइए, कुछ ऐसा इंसिडेंट जो फनी हो, या ऐसा कोई भी इंसिडेंट के बारे में, कुछ भी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में, या कोई भी इंसिडेंट के बारे में बता दीजिए।
ओके सर। सर इंसिडेंट तो काफी थे सर, लाइक क्लास में भी, स्कूल में भी, अभी यहाँ कैसे बात से।
ओके ओके, ठीक है, नो प्रॉब्लम। एंड आपका वहाँ पर जो एनवीएफ का जो स्टाफ है, नेशनल विद्या फाउंडेशन का, विवेक सर, जेली मैम,
यस सर,
मोई मैम,
विवेक सर, ही इज अ नाइस मैन।
हाँ, उन लोग का मतलब क्या बिहेवियर था, वो लोग हेल्पफुल थे कि नहीं?
Oh, sir, Vivek sir he is awesome.
हम्म,
He's a nice man. He's a nice person. He's a gentleman.
हम्म,
Like अगर हमें कभी हेल्प चाहिए हो तो विवेक सर, he was always like कि मैं आप लोगों के लिए हमेशा हूँ, just give me a call and something like this. Because जब मैं पहली बार गया था सर, फर्स्ट टाइम, तो मेरे को तो उस कंट्री के बारे में कुछ पता भी नहीं था। I don't know
हम्म,
anything about that country. The man, only the Vivek sir, he met me in the airport only, at the airport only, sorry, एयरपोर्ट पे मिले थे। एंड देन उन्होंने मेरे को फर्स्ट टाइम सिम कार्ड एंड ऑल उन्होंने मेरे को लेके दिया था, और उन्होंने अपना नंबर, कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर मेरे साथ शेयर किया। एंड ही सेड कि जब भी आपको जरूरत है जस्ट गिव मी अ कॉल। और सर वहाँ पे मेरा थोड़ा उसमें इशू भी हो गया था, पासपोर्ट में जो चेंज करा रहे होते हैं सर, टूरिस्ट वीजा से स्टडी वीजा में, तो मेरा उसमें कुछ इश्यू था, तो इट हैंडल्ड इट वेरी नाइसली।
ओके ओके ओके। एंड सपोज हम लोग के पास ऐसे भी बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट आते हैं जो इंडिया में 2-3 साल तक मतलब कोचिंग लिए, लेकिन इंडिया में नहीं होने पा रहा है, या इंडिया में हो रहा है तो प्राइवेट कॉलेजेस मिल रहा है। आजकल प्राइवेट कॉलेज का फीस बहुत इंक्रीज हो गया है, 25 lakhs पर ईयर। तो उन लोग के लिए आप क्या रिकमेंड करेंगे कि उन लोग को मतलब फॉरेन जाना अच्छा रहेगा, कि वो लोग इंडिया में ट्राई करते रहें 5-6 साल तक?
नो, 5 6 साल तक ट्राई करना तो आई गेस इट्स नॉट वर्थ इट, बट if you give your best at one or two, I think for me, in my perspective, one or two tries is one or two, like maximum two is more than enough. Because उसके बाद तो सर है ना, saturation point आ जाता है। Because एक ही हम बार बार पढ़ते हैं तो saturation point आ जाता है, I guess। और हमें you know we should take a forward step, because एक ही चीज पर बार बार अटके रहने से सर it's kind of depressing.
वेरी डिप्रेसिंग।
According to me, I don't know
हाँ।
about the students. I don't know about the. According to me,
हम्म,
it's kind of depressing, because uh, we need to take step forward. 1 and 2 years, I guess it's enough. And only because if you are kind of good in studies, if for like suppose if you're in your first attempt, if your score is like more than 400 or 450, then only go for the second coaching. Then only go for the second year in coaching. Otherwise, I guess you should take another step.
okay okay. And did you face any difficulties while studying MBBS in Philippines? Any difficulty of any sort?
Uh, no, sir, but and there's not such any kind of difficulties, because uh, I was always a English medium student, and there goes it's like everything in English, so I can easily understand that. So it's actually good for me. And AMA School of Medicine, it's a good school when it comes to theoretical part. It's very good, because the teachers are, the faculties are good, and they provide basically each and everything. If you want to study, they can really help you.
And what about your clerkship? Your final year training? Uh,
Actually, sir, मेरी तो हो नहीं पाई सर, because due to COVID.
okay.
But if there is no COVID, like so there's sir, they in the last 5th year, आमा स्कूल वाले सर्च कम अपना AM School of Medicine. They provide you in a hospital, and you can do your classic for for a whole year, and that's a good thing because I just did it for one and a half month.
1.5 months. In which hospital you did?
Pasig City General Hospital.
Pasig City General Hospital. So, in which departments you did?
Sir, in pediatrics.
Pediatrics. So, how was the experience over there in
Sir, it
pediatrics?
was good, sir. It was good. I did learn a lot. It was quite good because when because theoretical part is different, and in the real world we have to apply that. It's kind of different thing. It's really, and on the other hand, it's really amazing. It's really amazing to do that. So for me, that experience was quite good because you have to deal with the real patients because you cannot experience that in college and while studying only. You cannot get that experience. Only you can get that experience only in real world, and that's real good. That's a real good thing. For me, that was quite good.
Okay, okay. And what is NMAT?
And much it's an exam, National Medical Eligibility Test. I guess like this. I don't know that time maybe the real
Is it an
abbreviation,
easy
but
exam or difficult exam, and how much you got?
so I cleared it in first attempt and I got like I guess 68 something, 68 percentile only. And but yeah, it's an easy exam because you already prepared here for everyone here prepared for AIPMT and like all other competitive exams. Everyone here did coaching already. Everyone here did their part of coaching, so they won't find any kind of difficulty with this unmet exam because it's not that hard. It's a simple only. It's like basic maths, basic general knowledge, basic reasoning, and then physics, chemistry, biology. It's basic, not so hard.
Easy examination. Okay. And for
But
your
now, yes, sir.
yes, yes. Go on. Okay.
But nowadays, they said that
Yes, go on, go on.
nowadays they said you just need to appear in that exam. You don't need to pass that exam.
Okay, okay.
That's also decided nowadays.
And
So,
how many hours you have you studied for your MD1, MD2, and MD3? How many hours of classroom study and how many hours of self study you did?
so it's like for medicine first year, it's 6 to 8 hours of classes for like 5 days per week, 5 days every week, and then 3 to 4 hours of self study.
That means you have to do at least 12 hours of study. Then you can crack FMG in the first attempt and you can become a good doctor.
Yes, sure. You can do that.
12 hours. Okay. So
Because
for all the students and parents who are watching this video, so please think that, don't think that getting admission is the end of the world. Getting admission is only the
no, sir,
starting. Only the starting. You have
it's the
to,
only starting.
only the starting. You have to study 12 hours of consistent study the whole year. Whole year you have to
Yes,
study.
sir.
Mm.
Even the toppers of the FMG exam is the topper from AMA school only.
Mm-hmm. Shubham Saket.
So, yes, sir. So,
Mm-hmm.
we have to study, obviously.
You have to study. Okay. How did you prepare for your FMG screening test? So can you give some
Uh,
tips for our viewers?
Sir, I prepared from FMG, sorry, Marrow and little bit help from Peplet. I just did from
Okay.
and that helps me a lot to prepare for the FMG.
And for passing the FMG, you have to concentrate on your classes in the college also, right? If you don't
Of
have your
course,
base, then you can't do anything.
that's the of course that you cannot do anything if you don't have any good base. If you don't studied anything in the last 5 years, you cannot understand everything in just 1 year. You have to understand. You have to study like all 4 to 5 years. Then only you can crack first attempt because if you think that you can only you can study everything in just 1 year. That's nearly, that's really hectic for us because you have to cover everything in just 1 year. So better you start early so that in last there won't be much added pressure for you, and you can easily crack the exam.
Okay, okay. And what is your future plans? Like you plan to do PG and all that? What
Yes,
are
sir,
your
I'm planning
future
to do
plans?
my PG. Yes, sir. I'm planning to do PG.
In which stream are you planning? Which
Sir, I like cardio thoracic, so in surgery. So let's see. I hope for the best.
okay. So one last question. Like if somebody comes to you, would you recommend National Vidya Foundation for going abroad?
Yes, yeah, sure, sir. Why not? I will.
Why? Like I want to know why.
Because if you talk about your foundation, like it's very helpful. I have seen most of the students when I was studying AMA. I have seen most of the students who came to the with the other foundations and all whatever they from the other agents and all everything, but they are like so. I have seen them, so I will say yeah, you should go for MBS because it's quite good. Maybe it's kind of helpful, and Vivek sir is already he helps you there, and so it's quite good actually.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Kaushik. Thank you for coming in the interview and
Thank you,
inspiring
sir.
future doctors. So as you
Thank
have
you, sir.
seen that FMG is not difficult to pass, but only thing is important, as Dr. Kaushik told us, that you have to study consistently for the whole duration of the course.
Okay.
Then only you can pass. Okay, sir. Thank you, Dr. Saab. Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.